back-to-back sweeps after getting swept? This is the Roundup. Welcome into the Ranger Roundup with your pal RD. Listen, I took a week off. I just couldn't handle it after last week, but we're back. Rangers have been on fire this week with the White Sox and then hammering out the Miami Marlins as well. So let's talk about it real quick. So White Sox came to town Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Usually it's Monday through Wednesday, and then they get an off day on Thursday, but this time it's got shaken up a little bit. So Tuesday, White Sox got blanked 2-0 by the Rangers. They only did 0 runs, 3 hits. Rangers put up 2 runs on 4 hits. It was enough for the win. Good stuff. Then we move on to Wednesday. Rangers brought the sticks 11-1. Now they came out firing 2 in the first, 5 in the second, and then 2 in the fifth, 2 in the sixth. You're talking, let's see, the White Sox 1 run on 4 hits. Rangers 11 runs on 15 hits. Very nice stuff. And then Thursday, Rangers beat the Sox again 5-3. White Sox put up 3 runs on 9 hits. Rangers 5 runs on 8 hits. Now you might be wondering, why hasn't he mentioned errors? Because there haven't been any errors. Like, amazing. Like, I've been talking about it for a while now, where it just kills me. These errors eat me up on the inside, just eat me alive. But looks good so far. Now the Miami Marlins came to town Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Rangers on Friday night took care of business 6-2. Miami put up 2 runs on 7 hits. And then, speaking of the errors, 1 error. Rangers, 6 runs on 10 hits and 1 error. Then we move on to Saturday. It was kind of a nail-biter, to be honest with you. But, you know, Texas had the lead. Miami was, like, threatening in the ninth. They actually put up 2 runs in the ninth that it came real close. So, Miami, 8 runs on 10 hits, 0 errors. Rangers, 9 runs on 9 hits and 1 error. Very tight game, down to the wire. And then you have Sunday, 6 runs, or 6-0. You know, they blanked them again. So Marlins, 0 runs on 6 hits and 2 errors. Rangers, 6 runs on 8 hits and 0 errors. So, I mean, if you're not Jack now, this is the best time to be alive. I mean, right? 6 games in a row after just getting destroyed and then having trouble with the Astros. So, it's looking up, right? I mean, listen, this next week isn't going to be a cakewalk, but it will be okay. Let's go ahead and take a look at some transactions that happened recently. Now, I mean, obviously everybody knows July 30th, Texas acquired the right-hand pitcher Max Scherzer and cash considerations for the New York Mets in exchange for outfielder Luis Angel Acuna. You know, so that was the biggest. You know, there's other pitchers and other things like that were put into place and infielders and things like that, but everybody was so excited to have Max Scherzer here, which you need another pitcher, right? You need a stud. I say he's getting a little age on him, you know, but hey, he came out and he got a win. Good enough, right? And then with the issue with catching right now, they traded right-handed pitcher Spencer Howard to the New York Yankees in exchange for cash considerations and acquired Austin Hedges from Pittsburgh in exchange for international bonus pool money. So there you go. Got and Austin Hedges. He came over and was playing this weekend. He still had his Easton Pirates gear. So it's kind of weird to see, but nothing too crazy. It's mostly gray, but with little yellow piping going around. Now, there has been some updates with injuries and things like that. Josh Jung exits early with a left thumb contusion. In the Sunday game in the 6th inning, he shortly after knocked down a 109.4-mile-an-hour line drive with his glove hand and then started double play. The Rangers said Jung had a left thumb contusion and will continue to be evaluated. So, I mean, obviously, he's just killing it right now. Jung entered Sunday leading all MLB rookies this season with 22 homers and was topping among AL rookies in runs, 70, hits, 117, extra base hits, 47, and RBIs, 67. Third baseman has started 107 out of the Rangers' 112 games this season, including Sunday when he went 0 for 2 before exiting. Now, Martin Perez is getting moved to the bullpen. That's just an update as of August 3rd. Now, let's take a look at the injuries. And some of them are kind of significant. Let's take a peek. So Jonah Heim, left wrist, he's got a tendon strain there. You know, he's probably a week or 2 away really from coming back. When he was sent down, Heim left Texas July 26 matchup against the Astros after swinging and missing on a curveball thrown by Valdez in the 4th inning. After Heim was evaluated by a doctor the following day, it was determined that he needed a few weeks to rest in order to let the inflammation go down. Yeah, you're talking, Jonah Heim has been great this year. You know, you look at his batting average, and that's what Allen was kind of bringing up, and it's like, dude, I still like him behind the plate. I like him defensively. I do like him offensively as well. But you're talking about him he's on the 10-day IL right now, and you're looking at next week essentially, right? But they brought another catcher, Austin Hedges, so they're not really a need for him. But let's be honest, I'm not saying anything negative about Austin Hedges. I'm just saying that we would love to have Jonah Heim back, right? Then also you have Nathan Eovaldi. He's on the IL right now. Eovaldi has made one start since the AL start break, 6 shutout innings on July 18th, and a win over Tampa Bay at Globe Life Field, lowering his season ERA to 2.69. Eovaldi said he felt a sore after the start, and that is why the club has pushed him his following start back against Houston. But he landed on the injury list on July 30th. Both MRI and X-rays came back clean. So we're going to wait and see, right? There's no update on when he's coming back. He's just kind of hanging out, from the forearm strain. Now, nothing really else pressing that I really want to talk about. Obviously we've talked about DeCrone, we talked about Drizzy, and then Martin as well. So nobody else really on the injury list or injury report. It's really good stuff, right? You want your club healthy. This is the push here. August and September, we got to get it done. We got to stay on top of it. And speaking of on top of it, this week, Rangers are on the road. They're heading over to Oakland to take on the Athletics for 3 games. You're talking Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. They get Thursday off and then they head to the Giants, San Fran, on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Funny enough, Oakland and the Giants, or San Francisco and Oakland, are playing right now as I'm recording this. It's in the second inning. Giants are up 2-1 on them. Now, just talk about them for a little bit. We already know the Athletics are in the cellar, and the AL West, they're 31-80 with a .279 win percentage. They're 34.5 games back on the Rangers right now, 16-39 at home, 15-41 away. Last 10 games, 3-7. So it really doesn't matter how they come out of this matchup they have with the Giants. Don't care. I just want the Rangers to win. Who doesn't? You should absolutely sweep and crush this team. Yeah, they might get a win on you, but hey, let's walk away with 2 wins and call it an afternoon. You know what I'm saying? Now the Giants are a little bit different. Right now they're 61-50. They're second in NL West, and I got those stats popping up right now as soon as my internet starts cooperating with me. They're 61-50, as I said, with a .550 win percentage. They're 3 games back on the Dodgers for the NL West. They're 33-24 at home, 28-26 away. Last 10 games, 7-3. So that's what you don't really want to see if you're playing a team. You want to see numbers like, they're 2-8 the last 10 or 3-7 or something like that. But, the Giants will be tough. They're a good squad. And, this is why I say the Rangers need to beat, or if not sweep, Oakland. Gives you a little bit of a cushion. As of right now, as it sits, I think the Astros play later today. You're talking the Rangers right now are 66-46 with a .589 win percentage. First place, 3 games up on the Astros, 6.5 games up on the Mariners, 10 games up on the Angels. They're 40-20 at home, which is amazing. It's not shocking like like any other team that's been good for forever. I'd say it's pretty damn good for the Rangers though. 26-26 away, which is quite concerning, but it's .500 baseball. I've seen worse. 7-3 in their last 10, so they're definitely going the right direction. I love to see them win. Obviously, I like to see the sticks come together. They filled some of the, we needed pitching, but we need middle relief pitching. We got our closer, Chapman's there, so that's a good thing. Right now, the sticks are going. You're talking the last handful of games, they're definitely putting up some runs, with the exception of Tuesday's game where they had 2. But other than that, they're 5 at least 5 runs in the game, and that's what you want to see. Like I said, the beginning of this week is going to be quite easy, I would say. Even though they're on the road and they're going .500 on the road, that's their winning percentage. But it's the Athletics. Now, Giants will be tougher. They head home a week after that, the following week, and they got some competition, some games that we'll talk about next week. But, hey, let's enjoy the wins. I'm so glad they got these sweeps back-to-back, 6 games in a row. What more could you ask for after them getting swept by the Padres? And that was, on the road, they just got hammered every single game. They looked just completely discombobulated. But here we are, back in the win column. Another great week of baseball. I'm out of here. Enjoy your weekend, or enjoy your week. Happy Monday to you, and let's go Rangers.
Let's go Rangers! Let's go Rangers! Let's go Rangers!
Thank you for listening to the Texas Rangers Roundup.